What up, party people?
Hey, what up? What up? So, guys, welcome to another Pass the Salt. This is actually this is the second time we're recording this take because we got something better to record on.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. So, before we start the show, we just want to say a happy birthday to the channel. Happy birthday, yeah. Channel. Yeah. The channel has been running for 2 years, 6 months, 2 weeks, 1 day, which all accumulates to 931. No, it's supposed to be 930 days. You know what? I could always recalculate that because it's supposed to be 34 days, 934 days since the last time we did this. Yeah, the channel going strong, man. Let's go. All right, so we want to start with the IA Toys Technoman. What you had to say about that, Grim?
Dude, I'm a big fan of tech. Well, as the Japanese say, Tekaman.
Yeah, Tekaman. Yeah, who wasn't a big fan of that when it was showing on TV? I remember every Sunday we used to sit up to watch this thing. And every Monday in primary school, it was, this is it. Wally Noble Blade, Wally Seabow Blade, and stuff like that. So now we're going to talk about the model kit. Right?
Yeah, definitely. Well, what I'm glad at is that because if you're a Technoman fan, it's really hard to actually find these things. And if you do find them, they're really, really, really expensive. You know what I mean? With all those different, toy companies that try to cater towards, Technoman Blade fans and stuff like that. But IA Toys is actually in a really, really decent price range, in the sense whereby basically it's probably around like $100 US for a model kit. But I gotta say, it looks really, really good. I mean, you could even pull off some of, it's very articulated. You could even pull off that Techno Blaster move that he has when the shoulders pop up.
Yeah. I saw that in the clips, and to be quite honest, I'm not really an avid model kit builder, but this thing is very impressive. The price is decent enough because AliExpress have him for like $87, and that's not bad.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, you don't necessarily have to be, really into models to really get this guy, because the thing is, it's just as like how Gundams come. He's already, mold injected with the colors already. It's up to you if you want to actually spruce it up and make it look really poppin', if you know what I mean.
Yep. Exactly. I'm really impressed by the look of this thing, and I don't know if they might want to include Pegasus probably later on. Yeah,
definitely. That would actually be kind of cool to actually get that. I mean, because you could always recreate that iconic scene from the anime, or if you want to call it the show. Where it come like he's riding on the back of Pegasus.
Yeah,
as a wave rider.
Yeah,
that'll be sick.
For real. But I don't know if they might want to release a second Tekkaman with him, or they might just get a separate Pegasus later on. But
I'll be honest with you. I believe you probably might be just Pegasus alone, but I don't think you're gonna get like a transformation in the sense whereby he fits inside Pegasus. It's just going to be like maybe set up in a way that Pegasus could actually go into particular wave rider mode, and he just stands on the back. So, but either way, it'll be cool, if you know what I mean.
It'll be cool if you get the option where he actually shoots out the head. I don't know. It depends on how far they want to go. If they want to really have it, to be able to fit the Tekkaman in Pegasus, which will be cool because he did it in his show.
Yeah,
but will run into him and transform.
well, like I said, it might not necessarily like be engineered that way, but either way, take it. Even to just get a Pegasus, that'll be kind of cool.
Yeah, it will be cool. It will be cool. So any more stuff on Tekkaman Blade? We could move on because guys, we have
no, well, I
sort of-
really think that's about it for Tekkaman Blade.
all right. So today we have certain topics we just want to touch on. The next topic we want to touch on is the Mezco. Mezco Fantastic Four and Justice League to be exact. So what are your thoughts on the Mezco Fantastic Four?
Well, I'm not really a big fan of what I mean. I guess Reed Richards and Sue Storm, and I guess I should say the costume design, even though it's a classic, right? I do kind of love the effects that Johnny Storm comes with to create that Human Torch look.
Yeah.
But I guess most fans would prefer to see him like totally flame, Human Torch, basically.
Yeah. You know what? I could add to that. The one that I like Johnny Storm. The one that I'm least excited for, if I was to purchase this 4-pack, is the Sue Storm. I really don't like the body they use for her. I think they should use a thicker body for her, and especially by the knees part. The knees part look like it would be single jointed, and this synonymous with the Catwoman we got some time back. Not saying they may not improve on that, but people were complaining that they didn't know it was single jointed. So when they tried to articulate the knee, it will break because they were pulling on it too much.
Well, to me, I'll be honest with you, I really kind of don't like the lower socket where the legs go into. It kind of, I'll be honest with you, it kind of looks like she has a bulge.
All right. And what do you think of the Thing?
To be honest with you, I think that's probably the best figure in the 4-pack.
In the 4-pack, yeah. Also wondering if he might be made out of polystone, because remember their Dark Side was made out of polystone. A lot of people said it was a very heavy figure. I don't know if they might use that with this, but you see the price tag though.
It's a hefty price tag. But when if you work it out to 4 figures, I mean it seems okay. But my thing is this with the Thing: would the shoulder joints all break on you?
That's a very good question, but it's up to. We'll see, once, reviews get out there and stuff, we'll see. But personally, I will prefer to buy the Marvel Legends. It's readily out there and it's way cheaper. All right. I think you could get all 4 Marvel Legends for probably a quarter of the price. Correct. Now, I wasn't too strong in math, but for the quarter of the price, you can get the whole Marvel Legends set. And I don't mind going in that direction, but for all those who want the Mezco Fantastic Four and you could afford it, kudos to you. All right. So, anything else you want to talk about the Fantastic Four?
Not really, but I do have to say I've taken a liking to the Bishop.
Oh, the
Mezco
Bishop. Yeah, the Bishop is an awesome figure, awesome looking figure. It would be nice to pair him off with Cable.
Yes,
from
definitely.
the X-Men animated. They had a small beef for a time. But the next thing too, I just want to head back to the Johnny Storm. It would be interesting if he could actually take off the clothes and have the full flame body underneath. What you say
That would be cool, but I think it might not be logical in the sense whereby I guess after a while it's probably gonna rip on you the costume.
Yeah, after I agree. After it have a lot of ham-fisted collectors out there, and they might rip the cloth goods. But other than that, I'm really interested in seeing what they're going to do with the Reed Richards also. How you're taking off the arms and putting in the new arms. That'll be interesting to see that.
I'll be honest with you, that is the most scariest figure I believe that's in the box, because again, I think it's going to be a nightmare because of the joints. The joints are going to break on people. and
we'll see. We'll see. We'll
there's
see.
gonna be problems.
We'll definitely
I hope they know what they're doing.
Yeah. They've done some very good figures, lately. So we'll see, definitely. So we'll move on to the Justice League. The Justice League 3-pack with the Black Suit Superman, Ezra Miller Flash, and Batfleck from Mezco. Grim, you have a price on this right away?
Yeah, the price is $260.
$260, and just for the listeners, how much was for the Fantastic Four?
The Fantastic Four was approximately $420.
$420. All right. So the Justice League 3-pack. Now, Grim, I am very interested in this. Not because I'm a huge fan of the Flash, but I missed out on the chance to get the Batfleck Batman when he came out some years ago.
Yeah, definitely.
And I don't mind getting that Black Suit Superman because I need a Black Suit Superman for my collection. So I don't mind forking over the money to get this set. What about you? What were your thoughts on this set?
And I'll be honest with you, compared to the Fantastic Four price range, I believe this is actually the most ideal set to actually get, because of the accessories and stuff like that. To have a Batman, you need to have accessories, your batarangs, your grappling hooks and stuff like that. This set comes with all that, and it's kind of cool, and especially with the Flash, with the effects and stuff like that. Well, Superman's I-beam and stuff like that. Well, yeah, but dude, just for those two figures alone, I would buy this.
Yep. I definitely looking at it, and I'll have to save for it, but I don't mind. This set looks official to me. All right, so guys, we going to take our first break. We're gonna pause for our cause, and we'll be back after these messages.
Disney's Aladdin presents
Water Jewel Jasmine.
Aladdin loves Jasmine so much, he gave her a magic jewel.
She's got a surprise.
Your jewel has a secret, my princess. It does?
It changes color before our eyes.
It turned pink. You really do love me.
Water Jewel Jasmine. She's the one for color changing fun in the sun. Water Jewel Jasmine.
New Water Jewel Jasmine and Aladdin have jewels that change color in warm water, all sold separately.
All right, guys, so we're back from the break. So right now we're going to talk about the Hazlab Galactus. Grim, any thoughts on the Hazlab Galactus? Or should we tackle the Sentinel first? Because since the Sentinel already out, I think we should tackle the Sentinel first.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Let's do that.
So, all right, dude. So talk to me. Hazlab Sentinel.
Well, as you know, I'm a fan of mecha, and I gotta say, dude, it looks awesome. Like, literally, from the first look of it, it looks so freaking cool. All the panel lines and stuff like that, the painted cables, the detail. Dude, you could probably even see, some of like the inner workings of the Sentinel.
Yeah,
it's awesome.
Details up the wazoo.
I'm guessing that, well, I haven't looked at any reviews on it, but I'm guessing that it has a light up feature, I guess, in the chest and in the eyes.
It does. Every time you press the button on the chest, I think the eyes and the chest light up different colors.
Okay.
It has articulated fingers.
So
you could do a lot of crazy stuff with it. And if you look at the side, you'll see the accessories. You're getting 2 Marvel Legend figures and the bendy tentacle. The bendy tentacles. Sorry. With it.
Okay. My question is, how bendy are they?
From what I saw, the pretty bendy. You could wrap it around your Marvel Legends and make it look official.
Okay.
But with the price for you have a price there, I think it was $350 US.
No, I don't have a price offhand, but I'm guessing it would be in.
If it's anything, I'll put it up in the video itself if you were wrong or if you were right. But for that price, you think this figure worth that price? You think this should be in stores, or you like the whole Hazlab thing?
Well, okay, here's the thing about exclusives, right? Exclusives are no fun. We all know that. We all been through that with the whole thing of trying to get exclusive and you can't get it because it's already been sold out. Or again, you have your scalpers who just buy it up and sell it for way more than it's actually worth.
Mm-hmm.
We all know that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'll be honest with you, it looks really cool. I'm not too sure of like what I guess defects that it has, like what problems, if it has joint problems or any sorts of thing like that.
Well, from
what I'm looking at.
Well, from watching the reviews, it has knee problems. No ratcheted. Help me out here, bro. I'm tongue-tied. Ratcheted joints. Alright, so a lot of people getting like floppy knees out of the box, which I find for this price, right, and for it being an exclusive, it shouldn't be. Engineering should get these kind of things right.
Well, you have a point there, but I mean, you have to compared to like, I guess, Gundam model kits or anything, I should say. You're gonna have your quality control in the sense whereby they don't cater for certain things, and I hope like from the next time if they ever do like maybe like a advanced Sentinel or whatever, they'll learn from their mistakes and probably put ratcheted joints. I hope like the Galactus.
Yeah, that's the next thing, which we will be getting to afterwards. But honestly, with this kind of price point and the exclusivity of this figure, I think that was a major oversight. Because think about it, you spend $350 on a figure, and out of the box it coming out floppy. It's almost like you getting a model kit and a runner missing. But the runner's not when you take the parts out of the runner, the parts not attaching properly. That is a big disappointment for somebody that pays so much and waits so long for this thing. The engineers should do better, and hopefully they will do better when the Galactus rolls around next year. But just to ask, well, I know you're watching it right now, but what do you think of the accessories?
Well, okay, you get, I believe it's the 2 tentacles and a Marvel Legends figure. I'm not too sure who that is.
You're actually getting 2 Marvel Legends figures, but the other one you could just scroll up across. There's 2 Marvel Legends figures.
Okay.
That Marvel Legend figure watching there, his name is Bastion. And
there's a girl as well.
There's a female version to him. Also, you're getting like a Master Mold. You remember Master Mold from the cartoons?
Right, yeah.
Yeah, you're getting a head, you're getting a Tri-Sentinel head, you're getting a damaged head and I think a damaged hand also. Yeah. Head, damaged hand. And the name of the female figure is Female Prime Sentinel. And
okay.
These are actually unlocked by tiers. So they started off, the target was actually 6,000 backers, and as the backers rise, it will unlock different tiers. That's how they have it for a lot of this stuff. But for the Sentinel and the Galactus, it's in that kind of business model they're doing it as. So what do you think? You think if you were in the US, you have the cash, would you have purchased this? Would you have backed this?
Well, to be honest, it looks really good. I'll be honest with you.
No, bro, we have no wrong answers here. You know that,
no,
right?
No.
This is our platform.
It looks really good. I probably would. I'll be honest with you. I probably would.
All right, cool. I hear you. I don't know.
It looks, like I said, I'm a fan of Mecha, and I believe. Well, I'll be honest with you. If it out of box, it would, especially like from what I'm seeing here, because I'm on the Hasbro website.
Mm-hmm.
Right. If it looks exactly like that, I have no problem with it.
Yeah. Actually, from watching the reviews, it looks exactly like that, except for the knee problem. But
now, let me ask you something. All right, and if it came with a voice feature, would you find that to be cheesy?
No, I think that would have been awesome. I think
Really?
that would have been awesome because there were smaller Sentinels. There was actually a Sentinel, the Marvel Universe Sentinel. You were getting a figure with that, and there was a Sentinel they sold recently in retail with a Wolverine with speaking features in it.
Okay.
All right, so I think this would have been it would have been a great add-on, you know, to actually push the price and say, well, hey, it could speak. So
No, but the thing is, you know why I believe it's a plus, not like not to say to take away from it. The thing is, I'm actually picturing like, you know, those really really good toy customizers who would probably, you know, even probably, who knows, maybe even repaint it, like put like certain, like, I guess if you want to call it battle damage on the armor and stuff like that,
yeah, they could, but
and actually make a really really good diorama.
yeah, but it's already coming with battle damage pieces, but to me, not enough. You know.
Well, yeah, that's
I
what I'm
think they
saying.
should have,
So
they should have like a whole panel, like the arms, the legs, you know, the calf muscles and stuff like that. Battle
exactly,
damage.
and not only that, like
Snap-on
for instance,
or magnets.
yes, like yeah, just like I guess if you want to call it the hot toys, like how they come with stuff, but like especially like, you remember Wolverine does a lot of damage with his claws. If you have like the, like, you know, little panels that have the claw
the
things
claw
where you
marks,
could actually claw marks where you could actually stick it in to make it look like Wolverine's
And you
actually
know-
plunging his hands into the
and you know-
metal.
And you know what I was thinking of too? You have like spark effects, so you could pull off the arm and just put like an effect like sparking up or it's on fire, if you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
even if it could go the extra cheesy mile and make it glow in the dark, to give it that effect, you know. I sure, you know, it will have some collectors who would have liked that, but give us effects, like for instance a blast effect or something, because you know they normally shoot you with their palm, like the repulsor blast what Iron Man have, right?
Well, yeah, but well,
Yeah,
like I
they
said,
could
you know, it's
give
funny.
us effects like
This I never really put it two and two together, but the Sentinel actually looks like an Iron Man.
Yeah,
It's so crazy.
yeah. I think it mecha meets mecha, you know. But
Yeah, I guess.
if it was up to me to purchase something like this, excuse me, knowing the kind of collector I am, I would not crowdfund this, and it's just my opinion, people. Take it or leave it. I would
Is it because
prefer.
it's exclusive?
I don't know. I think you're not getting enough for the price. I would have bought the Sentinel, the Toy Biz Sentinels. Just check the price. Probably buy one or two. And I'm sure I probably would have change left over just to fill up any pieces in my collection.
Zorpox, not to cut you off, but you can never tell. They might actually bring out maybe expansion sets, because what I mean, I guess to please certain people after. Who knows?
It would be the expansion set might be some ratchet knees, but that would be welcome. But an expansion set, yeah, that would be awesome. But that's if they will do it.
Well, you can never tell.
All right, so you want to move on to the Galactus?
Yes, let's do that.
All right, so what do you think of the Hazlab Galactus?
Dude, it looks badass. Again, very detailed. I love the paint work on it. I mean, the light up features with the eyes and the chest, the whole. Well, I'm guessing the rods that's sticking out the side of his head, the helmet and everything like that. Dude, it looks really cool.
Yeah. It looks good. It looks good. I'm not denying that. And we just, as we spoke about before, we just hope that it doesn't have any knee issues like the Sentinel. I hope they learn from that. But if you take note at the tier list, what you're getting with him, his head, his chest lights up. He has what, 300 pieces plus 70 points of articulation, 32 inches high. That's very tall. That is very tall. He has 3 swappable face plates. One of which,
I'm guessing Dr. Doom.
Yeah, the Doctor Doom head too, and one of the face plates which I'm not really excited for, but it was a call out to like Marvel Zombies when Galactus was a zombie.
Oh, okay.
So they have a
Well,
face
I mean,
plate
I guess
too.
some people might actually like that.
Yes, of course. With every weird thing, there will be a few people or a lot of people that will like that or appreciate it. All right. You're actually getting with the tiers, it fully funded. So with the tiers, you're getting his heralds. You're getting Frankie Ray, Nova. You're getting Korg, Silver Surfer, and I think the head. The head was the last tier. People were very disappointed with the Doctor Doom head. They actually wanted a helmetless Galactus head because apparently he took off his helmet in one of the comics. And you was actually seeing his face underneath. So, people were saying they wanted that instead of the whole Doctor Doom thing. Alright, so question. Would you buy this if you had the cash?
I'm guessing if I was I'm a fan of the the Sentinel. I mean, I would say yeah. I don't see an issue with this. It actually comes with like a couple of decent stuff. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not really big into like Marvel Legends, but I mean, it's good. It looks pretty detailed. Just for the idea, just how this looks, I would buy it. Yeah. It's actually, it has a presence about it.
Yes, it will. It will have a presence about it. No doubt.
Not only that, it's a conversation piece. I mean, some people come in your room or come in your home and you'd be like, "Yo, what's that?" You'd be like, "Yo, that's Galactus."
Or some of them might say, some people might say, "Holy crap! Look, it's a Galactus."
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like, dude, come on. I think I'll be honest with you. I like it. I love the fact that the clothing itself, some of it is like textured and stuff like that. It looks cool. It looks pretty cool. Yeah. Like I said, the only gripe is if whatever problems they have with the Sentinel before, I hope that they correct it so that way people would actually like support their goals of bringing out these things.
Yeah, but
who knows?
Well, for me, a lot of people say, "Yo, what's your problem, dude?" But me, I would buy the Marvel Universe Galactus or probably the Toy Biz Galactus, and because the reason why I'm saying this, people, is that I have a lot of holes to fill in my collection, so I try to get bang from a buck, and make sure the paper to plastic ratio pleasing to me. So I'll buy the Marvel Universe Galactus and with the money left over, get some other stuff. But
what's the price point of this again?
I think this is $450. I think so. But again, folks, if I am wrong, I will put it in the video so you'll see it.
Yeah, that's a spicy meatball.
Yeah, but you're getting more with this guy, huh? You actually get more with this guy, but here not there with me. Of course I didn't back it. All right, so from here we want to move on to What If. How many episodes have you seen with What If? We want to move on to the show and the Marvel Legends itself. So
what's actually cool, I've seen a few of them. I haven't watched all the entire episodes. I've seen the last two. I've seen the first one with Peggy Carter.
Right.
I saw the one with T'Challa when I'm guessing he took Star-Lord's place.
Yeah. So tell me something. If you had to pick your least favorite and your most favorite, your least favorite and your favorite so far, from what you've seen, which would it be?
I would say I kind of like the T'Challa one, which was episode 2. That was kind of decent.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What was a shock in that episode was the whole thing with Thanos. That was kind of funny.
Yeah. That actually shocked me when I saw Thanos in the bar.
The least favorite was probably, I would say, the Marvel Zombie episode.
Wow, well, look at
What was
that.
it?
Look at that.
Yeah, and I'm a big zombie fan, but
Yeah,
I don't know. It could have been done a little bit better.
I hear you. Well, my favorite so far is Peggy Carter, and my least favorite is the zombie also. For a special mention to the Doctor Strange episode.
Oh, that one was kind of that one
I
was
like that
pretty
episode too.
decent.
Yeah, I like that episode. That episode was deep, yo. That episode was deep. I actually have episode 7 ready, locked and loaded to go after I finish this podcast with you. Right.
Oh,
so,
that's that episode with. Well, like I said, I've seen the last one. The last one was actually kind of good with Thor. It was
alright,
funny.
Cool. Alright, cool. So I'll take that in after. Alright. So that one didn't make your favorite at all.
No, I would say my favorite one was probably the Thor one was, like I said, it was good, it was funny. I mean, but it was a little it coming down to the ending was a little cheesy, but what can you do? It's good.
No problem.
I wasn't a fan of the Killmonger one.
Oh man, you know what that just showed me? No matter apparently, like, no matter what what universe, you go to, Eric Killmonger will always be Eric Killmonger. He would just go after his goal, but in a different way. Alright, but I actually enjoyed the Killmonger episode. It wasn't bad. But as I said, my least favorite was the zombie.
No, well, the thing was, what kind of threw me off about the episode was the voice actor for Tony Stark.
Mm-hmm.
I
Because
don't know.
it wasn't Robert Downey, wasn't it?
It wasn't Robert Downey, but what I
Okay.
mean, wasn't even I'm guessing the usual voice actors like from like the animated series or what they have recently and stuff like that. I'm not too sure, but I don't know. It just didn't, it didn't sit well with me. I mean,
Okay, I see. It wasn't bad to me. But the Yellow Jacket episode, I think that was episode 3. When he was assassinating, that was pretty good too.
well, I didn't see that one just yet.
Oh jeez. Well, sorry about that. But you watched the last one and you didn't watch the third one? That's kind of weird.
There's no rule that you have to watch them. in
Alright,
order.
well, fine. Of course. No rule. But, I think... Yikes.
It doesn't continue on, if you know what I mean. So.
Yeah, I know. It's standalone episodes and stuff. I get. But have you seen the Marvel Legends action figures? To them.
I've seen, I'm guessing the Hydra Buster.
Yeah, the Hydra Buster. That's pretty cool.
Right, that's cool. I've seen the Peggy Carter. The Peggy Carter looks pretty good. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of Marvel Legends on the whole, but I mean, I gotta say like I said, the Hydra Buster looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the way how that looks.
If there's any at all to pick up for me from that wave, is definitely Peggy Carter, the Hydra Buster, and a special mention to the Doctor Strange, because I'd like that episode. I may pick him up.
Oh, okay.
Alright. I'm not a fan of the look of the T'Challa Star-Lord.
Mm-hmm.
I think they could have been done a little better with that design. Don't like it at all.
Is it like a face issue or something?
No, just the whole figure. I just don't like it. I don't like the design.
Is it like a whole new
There's a whole
body?
buck. Yeah, it's a whole new buck, but it not as, to me, it not as classy looking as the original Star-Lord suit when he had the trench coat or even the short jacket or anything like that. It made him look a little too cartoony. although I know it's a cartoon, but at least I find Peggy Carter and the Doctor Strange look way better than that design. So anything else you want to talk here before
No,
we
I'm
move
good.
on? All right, so guys, we have a public service announcement from Calaboose Carl Corp from Cucamonga. Ladies and gents, you in heavy bank debt? Carl don't care. You eat ramen and drink pipe water for the rest of the month? Carl don't care. Giving us weak knees and gummy plastic for joints and overpaid plastic products? That's when Carl cares. Alright, so next on we could move to the Shang-Chi. But
Okay.
the Shang-Chi, have you seen the movie yet? I haven't seen the movie yet.
I've seen the movie. It was okay. It's not in my like top 5 Marvel movies, but it was good. It was enjoyable.
All right, nice. And that's good to know. So that's a definite watch. I know you're not big into the Marvel Legends as you stated before, but watching the figure, that and the SH Figure Arts versions, do you like it? Any thoughts on it?
I like the SH Regards. I have to choose that over because I like imports more than
Yeah.
Marvel Legends any day. If you know what I mean. I'm sorry to say that, but I'd rather import over the Marvel Legends. But yeah, I believe, I'll be honest with you, the SH Regards Shang-Chi looks pretty good.
All right.
I'm not too sure of the joints or how it handles, but the paint looks pretty good. The weapons, the accessories that it comes with, looks cool.
Okay, so guys, let me just have a little plug in here. My guy Agent Omega Man on YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. As we're recording this, he did a review on the SH Figure Arts Shang-Chi. I'll advise you guys take a look at it if you guys want to pick up that figure. It's a very good review. All right. And as for me, me, bang from a buck. I like how the SH Figure Arts look, but according to my guy Agent O, he said that it missing some accessories from the movie, and if they do a Mafex, he'll be picking that up. But Mafex tend to give you a lot of accessories, so I don't know if it's up to you if you want to wait to see what that will look like before you really make a purchase or you come to a final decision or something like that. The Marvel Legends not bad. I mean, you get a figure for like what, $19.99, and pretty good sculpt and articulation, and a decent accessory here and there. So it's really up to you what you want to buy, and what your pocket could handle.
Yep, I would definitely say that.
So you have options, Marvel Legends, or you want to save and get the SH Figure Arts import. All right, so you've seen Shang-Chi. I haven't seen it, so I really don't want to talk about it right now.
Well, you can't talk about it because you haven't really seen it. I mean,
yeah, so
I don't want to
don't want to spoil it for
anybody.
So you know what? We can move on to the Eastern Models 1/9 scale.
Yeah,
that is the Iron Man, the Rescue, and the War Machine, and the Iron Spider. So they
have a couple of Iron Man suits that came out. I can't remember exactly all, but I gotta say it looks pretty good. Again, for the person that doesn't have that Hot Toys money, this is good. You don't necessarily, it's a model kit. You don't have to paint it. It comes already, mold injected with the colors already. Yes, there's maybe have a couple of stickers to put on, and it's better that you paint. It's best that you paint it. But for the height,
you even mentioned to the audience, the listening audience, that these things come with light up features.
Well, I was getting to that.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So the thing is, as Zorpox says, it comes with light. It also has a light up feature. So I'll be honest with you, it's true. It's not like to say a Hot Toys. I mean, the holy grail of collectors. But dude, any model builder or any toy customizer would love to get their hands on this. It looks pretty good. You get effect parts, you get different hands, you get the repulsor hands and stuff like that. I mean, you get a couple of accessories, dude. But I gotta say, so far, my favorite one so far is the Iron Spider. The way how it's looking.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely gonna pick that one up.
All right, nice. For me, definitely Iron Man, War Machine.
Well, yeah. Well, hopefully when the War Machine does come out, because the War Machine Mark II is actually like my favorite. Well, I guess armored suit total from the Marvel series.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So definitely, I need to have that guy because I'll be honest with you. Anytime I've gotten the opportunity to get like that particular version of War Machine, whether it be like in toy form, I've always like passed on it. And when I was finally like ready, I'm gonna get, it's always been sold out. So I've definitely this time I'm probably maybe might pre-order it, but yeah, definitely I want to actually build this, paint it, and maybe even do a review on it.
Because it's actually you that showed me this 1/9 scale model kit, and I was impressed off the bat, and I don't mind getting a couple of those. I don't mind at all. I don't even mind getting the rescue, because the rescue looks real cool.
Yeah, the rescue looks pretty good,
and the articulation looks very good, very decent.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think some of the downfalls is that when you try to put it in certain poses, it's not gonna look like a person is inside the suit of the armor.
Yeah,
that's the only thing about it. But with the right, I guess, paint work and stuff like that, and whoever wants to like put the extra into building this thing, it would look awesome. It would look probably even as good as a Hot Toys. So definitely, I'm gonna pick up that as well as the Tekkaman blade.
Yeah, and we'll have a couple of people to fight in the chat saying, "Ooh, no way that could look better than a Hot Toys." But if you have painting skill, if you have the painting skill, yeah, it'll be close enough. It'll look good enough.
Yeah.
Right,
it's no way in hell it's going to be better than a Toy Story, but it's for anybody that doesn't have Hot Toys money.
Yeah, this is the way to go.
Because they're under $100. Come on.
Light up features, you're getting effects. Man, you can't go wrong.
Exactly.
Go wrong.
For under $100, come on, sign me up.
Yeah, definitely. But anyway, guys, right now we had to pay some bills, so we will be back after these messages.
Extraordinary, exceptional X-Men. Wolverine's got a tiger twist, stripes, and spring-out claws. The Iceman comes on his ice board with color change icicles. Sabretooth's equipped with wounds that heal easily, an extra slashing claw, and glow-in-the-dark eyes and mouth. Here's Forge with his quick-draw gun action. Look out! And Mr. Sinister with his light-up chest. These aren't ordinary men, they're X-Men! X-Men figures, each sold separately from Toy Biz.
Guys, so we are back. And right now we want to chat on the Mattel He-Man toy and the show. We're not getting into the origin stuff unless you really want to take a look. You're interested in the origin stuff because the origin stuff based on the old Mattel He-Man toys with more articulation.
Well, yeah, I'm actually we could take a look at we'll dive into that. I don't mind.
Alright, cool. So we wanna touch on the show first. Have you seen the show?
To be honest with you, no, I have not.
Alright. Well, I've watched the show and it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too great either. I wouldn't really call it a spiritual successor for the original.
No, my thing is this, right? Why call a show He-Man when He-Man basically dies like in the beginning of this of the the season.
You want me to tell a spoiler?
Well, yeah, I guess because I'm not really interested in watching it.
Yeah, well, he actually died twice. They left it as
Well,
they
what?
left it as a cliffhanger for the next season, which should be airing later this year.
What can I say? Great writing.
Yeah, it was okay, and it had certain things that the fan base was
I was being
complaining about.
sarcastic. Yeah.
I didn't really see it. It was slow. It was slow, and I just wanted it to pick up. I just wanted to see more action. I know they were trying to, ground out the characters, but people who used to follow this before and who kept up with it now, you didn't really have to ground out the characters any more than they had to. You could just explain the situations that they're in, but a lot of people know about Orcode and about Prince Adam because they were long-time fans.
So I'm guessing like this was it like okay. No, the thing is with Netflix, I know that they're notorious for like slow burners, right?
It
to
was
build
a
up
slow
like
burner, yeah. It was.
right. But my thing is this. Now, only probably He-Man fans are gonna probably watch this show. Now, this is not like to say a reboot or any kind of thing like that. I'm guessing this is a continuation.
Yeah, but technically you could say that kind of reboot to it. Technically.
I disagree, but thing is, people who watched He-Man years ago are the ones who are gonna watch this particular show. And the thing is that if they don't cater towards those people, they're not, because I hate to say it, they're not gonna probably get like new fans from this series, if you know what I mean.
Well,
They're probably gonna.
It kind of hard to tell because the fan base was kind of split on this anyway. The real hardcore fans was like, no, this is not the He-Man we remember. And the Tila was really the forefront of the show. All right.
Well,
but,
my thing is this, like, for instance, remember Ghostbusters, one of the biggest franchises of the 80s, right? When they did that reboot, all right, remember it failed.
Because it was terrible. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Don't
get me wrong. My view is this, right? If they changed the name, right, or they didn't use the actual Ghostbuster name, or called it something else, I think they probably would not get people, I guess, with the pitchforks and fire and stuff like that.
No, you could look at it in this sort of a way with the Ghostbusters, right? Even if they call it a different name, they would say, so why only just didn't make a continuation?
Well, that too. In other words, and also pay homage to the pre-existing Ghostbusters, right? That would have been actually cool. That would make more sense logically.
It would have. Even if you wanted to make it an all-female cast, new cast of Ghostbusters,
I have no problem with that.
At least should the original Ghostbusters kind of passing the torch to them.
Exactly. But no, what they did, they spit in the fans' face.
Yeah, but they are accustomed doing that.
And it's sad because those fans are the ones that are actually going to buy the toys and stuff like that.
Yeah, and going to watch the movie.
Items.
Yeah, going to watch the movie.
All right. They're the ones who gonna go to all the extent of like going to like Comic-Con in costume and stuff like that. Not again these newer people.
But I'm excited to see this Ghostbusters Afterlife. Just want to see what it's about. Definitely excited to see it.
And I think that will be actually more accepted than what we got a few years ago.
Yeah, definitely. So all right, let me move on to we could move on to the show and the action figures. We could go in like tandem. So what, you want to discuss the origins first?
Yeah, sure.
Let's again. All right. Yeah. So Alright, so we're looking at the origins. I already have 2 of the origins figures, and I'm gonna pick up a couple more. I have the Skeletor and the He-Man, and I would love to pick up the Battle Cat and the Panther. From the images here, we get in Buzz-Off, Anti-Eternia He-Man. He is another one I may want to pick up. Trapjaw, Deluxe Flying Fist He-Man. We have Deluxe, Terror Claws, Skeletor, Stratos from the Motu Mini Comics version. The Sorceress is one I want to pick up too, Clawful and Jitsu. Now, obviously people are going to put pictures of this on, so you don't have to worry. So if you were collecting this, any of these action figures you want to pick up, Grim?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I like the way how they look. The paint up looks pretty good on them.
It really reminiscent. It really reminiscent to the old stuff, huh?
Exactly. So I would more probably pick these up than I'm guessing the newer figures that's coming out.
The newer figures. Okay, I hear you. I hear you. All right. So any in particular you will actually grab out of this set?
Well, definitely. Like you'd probably want a He-Man. You definitely want your Skeletor.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, the Sorceress actually looks pretty good as well.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. For real, I don't mind getting as I said before, the Anti-Eternia He-Man. So, we want to move on to the. There's one thing I want to discuss too. I definitely want to get the Sunman.
Okay.
That's a figure I definitely want to get for sure in this collection. Nothing else but that also. I see we also getting She-Ra.
Okay, cool.
I'm interested in that for sure. And we're going on to the multiverse, the Revelation figures. So you see we getting Black King Grayskull. Apparently in this new universe, new universe or old universe, don't know what to call it. King Grayskull was black. That is He-Man's ancestor. He was black in this version, but the 2000X version that Mike Young made, King Grayskull was actually white in that. So I don't know, they want to include, to have some diversity in this show. But to me, I don't think that we really needed King Grayskull to be black in this. He could have stayed white. If you guys wanted to bring up more diverse characters, to put them in the spotlight, I see like Andra wasn't black in the old cartoon. She was white, and they made her black in this cartoon. To each their own, but I don't really see it necessary. If you really wanted to bring up, as I was stating before, if you wanted to put diverse characters in the spotlight, we already had Clamchamp. They could have given him an important role. But for me, my opinion, I really don't see it necessary getting a black King Grayskull. But hey, it's there already, and I don't mind picking up the figure. I find it actually looks good, and he will be a deluxe. All right.
Well, to me, I'll be honest with you. To me, I really don't mind. Just once they do the character justice.
Well,
just just changing doing a race swap or whatever.
Well, boy, let me tell you something.
If it doesn't have any substance behind it, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, if you had watched the show, he really didn't have much substance. To me, he didn't really do anything important. He was just there. He said a couple of lines, and that was it.
Well, then it doesn't really make any sense. So
I say, if you watch the show, you will see. But to me, he didn't do nothing of importance. He was just there.
I think that's a hard pass for me. I'm watching the show. Sorry to say.
All right. So from watching the figures, any you want to pick up in this set?
I think I would probably pass on it. I'll be honest with you. He-Man looks like he's wearing dark shades.
He-Man,
Yeah.
dark shades. I don't understand.
No, from like the picture what I'm seeing with him on top of Battle Cat,
Right.
it looks like he's like he's wearing shades like the Terminator.
Okay. Well, for me with this one, where you watching? You sure you watching the right thing?
Yeah,
Because
definitely.
I'm not seeing any dark shades He-Man here. Well, looking like you wearing any dark shades. Because I
I'll be
was
honest with you. It's a picture with him on Battle Cat. It's kind of like dark, like if it's night. It looks like he's listening to that song, like "I wear my sunglasses at night." That kind of vibe I'm getting from it.
wait a minute, you talking about the blue battle cat?
Yeah, with the metal legs.
Oh well, that's actually faker. I think his eyes supposed to be like that. That's not
Oh, okay.
He-Man. That's actually faker.
Oh, my bad.
No, what I was telling you to go is if you scroll down a little lower,
Uh-huh.
where it
Right.
has
Okay. Yeah.
Masters of the Universe, Masterverse booth display. Yeah,
Right.
that's the page I was looking at. So
Okay.
anywhere here, any figure you will want to pick up here.
To be honest with you, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, good. All right.
Yeah. They
although
look cool though. They look
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
But
they look cool. But to be quite honest, even though he didn't do anything, King Grayskull, I may pick him up. It depends on how I'm feeling. I know a definite pickup is Tila in that outfit, in the outfit she was in the beginning of the show.
Well, I take that back. I guess the new Eternia skeleton
Mhm.
that looks cool. I don't mind that one.
Okay. I don't know. I may change my mind, but is a definite Tila Man at Arms is a definite pickup for me in this line. Of course, He-Man and Skeletor. And at the time, whoever tickles my fancy, I will also pick them up. All right. So, what you wanna do? We good here? You have any more things to say?
No, I'm cool. I'm cool.
All right. So, ladies and gents, are you feeling parched, dehydrated, or powerfully thirsty like I am?
Yeah.
Well, get off your chair or couch, go to the kitchen, open the fridge, get a beer, water, or juice. Right? If you're below drinking age, please don't get the beer, get the water or juice. And just drink it. Remember, if you're feeling thirsty, you're already dehydrated. And this is a PSA from Calabus Cal Corp from Cucamonga. Alright. So we could move
Thanks,
on
Cal.
to Bandai. Now I know you're the Bandai guy. So where you wanna take it from? You wanna tell the audience about the 89 Batmobile?
Now, I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
I really like the way how that looks. Don't get me wrong. They're coming out next year with 2 Batmobiles. You have the Tumbler, and you have the 89 Batmobile. I'm more feeling the 89 because I'm a big Michael Keaton fan.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely. Don't get me wrong. I'm guessing it's going to be mostly snap build, right? But I'm guessing there's going to be a few bits and pieces you probably may have to glue. I'm hoping that some of the parts come like again mold injected in different colors, so there is some sort of part separation. Like for instance, like the core and stuff like that in the front of the Batmobile in the engine. I hope that there's some sort of like mold injection or part separation. Well, I shouldn't say mold injection, but part separation in the figure. Maybe well, I'm not. I don't think it's gonna have any light up features or any kind of thing like that. But again, customizers, you know, the will is oyster on that one.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, definitely.
definitely,
But if
I'm looking at that.
just like me too, if I had to choose which Batmobile I'll pick up, is definitely the 89. I just
Now the
like
thing
what
is,
it
I
looks
hope
so
in the
sleek
future-
and powerful. So yeah.
exactly. And the thing is, it actually comes with the armored cover.
Oh,
To make it-
in returns,
Yes,
that
you are
is
getting that.
dope.
So definitely, I hope that they probably even do like a Batman in scale to the model. So that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that
Because
would be cool.
because they're now starting to dive into that IP.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is this: I hope that they do. Those are not the only Batmobiles that they're gonna probably like come out with. I'm hoping that they do probably the Forever Batmobile.
Yeah, or probably they could do the Arkham series. They could do
even that.
They could do so much because that's so many Batmobiles.
Even like the Snyder Cut. Please don't do the Batman and Robin. Please, please. It doesn't make any sense. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
All right.
I know there are probably people who like it, but
Yeah.
you know what? Whatever. If you like it, that's your opinion. I hate it. It's one of the worst Batmobiles ever. I'll be honest with you, give me an Adam West Batmobile any day of the week.
Yeah, me too. I love Adam West too. I
Right.
love that.
I hope
Batmobile.
what I really hope that they could do probably, and they might not necessarily do it, but what would kind of be cool if they do maybe even the bat tank from
The Dark
I'm
Knight
gonna-
Returns.
yes, that would be kind of cool.
Okay, cool. So we want to move on to the Digimon that Bandai is
Ooh,
doing.
yes. So they're bringing out their figurized the figurized whatchamacallit,
What's his name? B.A. Drummond?
BR German.
B.A. Drummond,
But-
yeah.
Yeah, so they continue the line. So originally they started off doing with the Wargreymon, then brought out different versions of the Wargreymon, then they moved on to Metal Gurumon.
Mm-hmm. Two of which
Um,
I need in my collection.
Yes. They did the Omnimon, they did Galliantmon, and now they're moving on. They did a few others, like Imperial Dramon and stuff like that. I believe that was like the most recent one. But now they're bringing up BR Dramon, which is a badass character.
Mm-hmm.
I think he came from Impmon.
Yes. Yeah. He came from
Right?
Empire.
So, yeah. So, like I said, it looks pretty cool. They get in like all the little accessories that he had and shit, like the shotgun and stuff like that. My only gripe is that I don't know if he comes with the wings, because I believe at one point in time he had wings, right? But what I would have liked to see is like maybe, well, it doesn't have to come with this model kit, but I would like to see probably his motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
That would be kind of cool. Like, I don't know if they probably might ever do like maybe a P Bandai like exclusive.
You see, when you go there, I do like that. I think it should be included with the figure already.
Well,
because
like
he
I
hasn't
said, to
seen
keep the
without his
price
bike.
down. Yeah, I know, but to keep the price down, it would be it's only logical that they do that.
Yeah,
But
P
I
Bandai kind of had to get, and it's be expensive.
well, that's the thing about it. It's a six-ad wheel. You know what I mean? But like I said, at least you would have the option to get it, right? Because not everybody's gonna get it. But if they do it P Bandai, some people get it. Yes, the downside of it is gonna be expensive. Time as the scalpers get their hands on it, the price is gonna go up even more. I mean, but at least it's out there and it's an option for collectors.
Well, yeah, well, if you say it like that. But unfortunate though. But you want to move on to the Nike collab. Now I've seen these sneakers, and I don't mind picking up one.
Yeah, they actually look pretty cool. Like,
Yep.
for instance, well, they're Nike Dunks, right? they look decent, cool. I mean, one is actually like for all those who don't know, Nike did a collab with Bandai, and what Gundams they're using or they're modeling the shoes after is the Unicorn and the Banshee, right, from the Gundam series, Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn. So it looks pretty cool. And the thing is that it's not only just shoes. You have also, you're getting model kits. So you're getting like you could get 2 SD Unicorn and Banshee with the shoes, right? As well as you could get the high grade versions with, it doesn't come with the shoes. With the high grade version, doesn't come with shoes, but it comes with decals, with Nike decals, which looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Now again, I'm not a fan of high grades, but it looks good. I think it's a good thing because people who are interested in sneakers might actually probably even buy these model kits, right? Again, even the SDs are actually I like SDs. They look pretty cool, especially with the shoes on. So definitely, it's a pickup.
Yeah,
I would love to get a pair of those dunks. Probably,
here.
but what pair of dunks would you go with, the Banshee or the Unicorn?
That would be a hard decision, but I'll go the Banshee because I like the look of the mobile suit.
I'll be honest with you, I love the white dunks. So it looks pretty crisp. Now the only thing is, I'm not gonna be wearing that shoe too often because I don't want to get dirt on it.
No,
But
I'll wear that to a convention or something.
yeah, but it's sick. What would be actually kind of cool is that if it used to light up, that would be sick.
Yes.
I know it would be expensive, but that would be sick. Like to actually simulate the cycle frame.
Yeah.
That would be so freaking cool.
That would be sick. But if they want to go the cheap route, just make it glow in the dark.
Well, I don't know, but
give it that kind of reflector. Give it that kind of reflector look. So when you're walking in daylight, it reflecting off the light and give the look like if it charging up or something like what he does in the show.
Yeah, it looks good, but I'll be honest with you, a light up feature on that shoe would look sick. It would be expensive as fuck, but it would look sick.
And don't walk with it in the rain.
Well, it'll be probably waterproof. Well, just to an extent, but like for instance, there's like waterproof like coatings now that they do on shoes to protect it or whatever. But
to a certain degree, but
yeah, to a certain degree. Come on,
you don't want to jump in the pool, and you don't want to jump in a puddle. You wouldn't do that, people.
It's not like you're gonna get electrocuted or anything like that. They're probably like protect. They're probably like it would have some sort of protection of the light, if you know what I mean. Like for instance, you remember LA Gear?
Of course, I had a pair.
Exactly. So I mean, you used to be able to throw that in the washing machine and it still would light up, if you know what I mean. So
I wasn't throwing that in the washing machine. I'll just get a cloth and just wipe that sucker down. I'm not gonna tempt fate.
Yeah, well, like I said, I know probably like I guess sneakerheads right now who are listening and they'll be like, this guy's talking blasphemy, throwing sneakers in a washing machine. But, I mean, that's what I did when I was a kid.
Whoa. All right, so we're gonna move on to the master grades. Well, I know this is your forte again, so you could take it away.
Okay. So far, it's kind of sad, but we only get in. Well, there's only like 2 for the later part of 2021. We only getting like 2 master grades, right? One's already out, kinda ish, which is the MG Eclipse Gundam from Gundam Seed, like a side story. It looks kind of cool. It's a transformable kit. I mean, I definitely wanted to pick it up, but I missed the pre-order, and sadly, right now there is like you can't get them anywhere. I mean, you probably might find them on eBay, but again, scalpers, and the scalpers have no soul. They basically, want to sell this thing.
Scum of the collecting community.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm gonna wait until probably they restock, whenever that will be, and then I'll probably get it. Because I can't see something like it's basically around like the price range of like 60, 65 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes up to like 100, 120, 150. I think the most I've sold for on eBay was probably $200.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
that is a perfect grade. Just put a little bit more and you get a perfect grade there.
yeah, that's almost like a very old perfect grade. So my whole thing about scalpers, they could eat a dick. So no, for real though.
Agreed.
I mean, I keep it.
And what about you mentioned the Virtue?
Well, yeah, the Virtue is the last kit that's coming out in December. Hopefully, it will come out in December in Japan. I'm guessing everybody else would probably get it in early January or so. It looks pretty badass. I mean, I'm definitely getting it because it's the only one I have to get to complete the first season of 00. I mean, and the thing is, the price point, yes, it's kind of pricey. I believe it's around like between the figure of like $99 US or something like that, around that price range. But you are getting the chance of building 2 Gundams. So you have the option to build the Virtue itself, as well as you have the option to build the Gundam that's inside as well.
Okay.
The hidden Gundam. So definitely, I would love to get it. I would love to actually get it. And you're getting a lot of plastic for that money, right? So
you know, I all for that.
Yeah,
plastic
that's
to
the thing.
paper ratio. Yep, all for that. And there's one more you want to discuss.
Yes, the high resolution powered red. Well, it's the Astray again. Other Gundam Seed. Well, a Gundam Seed kit.
This is the one with the big arms, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it looks cool. Now, for instance, I believe there's a company called Daban that actually has it already. But it's actually good to see that Bandai is jumping in now and and doing these kind of things. Now, my only gripe is usually with high resolution kits, they have a lot of issues. Now, the price point of this guy is probably going to be like maybe 100 to maybe 130, depending on the price of where you go or where you're at. I'll be honest, it looks pretty badass. I mean, it's already pre-painted. Well, it's already like I said, color injected. It's really good with part separation and stuff like that. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the inner frame is already built, so there's no like inner frame to build. All right, you just basically all you're doing is putting on the armored pieces on this guy, and it looks pretty good. The sword is actually chrome. If you take off the sword hilt, there's actually like an inscription of the sword name on it. So yeah, and I love the whole bulkiness of the arms. It kind of gives you a kind of like, I would say, a war machine ready to fuck shit up. That's my whole vibe on it. I actually like it.
Those
and
big
the thing
arms,
is that, and the thing is, I hope that it has. I hope the kit has balance. Because the thing is that if the kit is back heavy, it's gonna fall over a lot. You're gonna probably need a stand to prop it up. But hopefully it's centered, and again, well, I hope the joints are actually pretty good, because again, it's a pre-built kit. Well, it's a pre-built inner frame, so we shall see. It's something to look forward to next year when it does come out.
Yeah, for real. To be quite honest, I like the kit too. It looks awesome.
Yeah, well, I know you're a fan of especially the Astray red frame, so
dope. So, all right. We have any other things to discuss on this edition of Pass the Salt? Just asking you, have anything you want to bring up?
Yes, I do. Now, there's something I've been always looking at, and I've noticed, but Has anybody ever done the Conan the Adventurer line?
Not the cartoon. If you're referring to
Not
the
the cartoon.
cartoon, not the cartoon.
Now Conan and the evil Rapamon face off with giant battle stallions, Thunder and Demon Hunter. Pull the battle cords and these massive foes trade fearsome blows in battle action so real you feel the power. These giant warriors and stallions come with star armor and powerful multi-weapon launchers. Feel the power as Conan and Rapamon match swords in colossal combat. Feel the power of Conan. Conan, the adventurer. Stallions come with exclusive figures, armor, and weapons each sold.
But we have other we have like movie figures and stuff like that. But if it's the cartoon, yeah, I all for it. Definitely all for it.
Now, who do you want to actually like have that license to build it, to do this thing and do it right?
All right, so to be honest, I will most likely think that Super 7 will get the license to do this. But I would love to see NECA tackle this because
exactly. Everybody give them a round of applause.
Yeah,
I want to see NECA do this.
They have been doing a very good job with the Ninja Turtles so far.
Exactly.
And I would like to see them tackle this. Barring that we do get any stiff joints and plastic breaking on people and stuff like that. But
yeah, definitely.
But other than that, yeah, I'll definitely want NECA to do this. I already have a couple ideas. Remember, we was discussing this before. The snake men that he was fighting, you could probably make that a 2-pack.
Yeah.
Make it army builders with exchangeable hands and heads. Because, we love that cartoon, especially when Conan uses Star Metal sword. And he used to touch them, and they used to transform into the snake men, and he used to evaporate into the, just turn into this energy and go into the portals and stuff. They could even do the portals.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah, they could do the portals, and they do such. NECA does such good work aesthetically, and with the accessories. They go all out, as we see with the Ninja Turtle line, and they could do the same with Rathamon too. Right?
Yes, they can.
The interchangeable arms, interchangeable head. All right, and you remember the heroes that were with Conan? I think it was Zula, Jasmine, and there was this big kind of Viking guy. I forgot his name. And there was Needle, the little phoenix. Right? They could pack Needle with Conan in one pack. And sell that as is right there. And of course, you have to give him his Star Metal sword and stuff. But that will be a real interesting line.
Exactly. But who does goggles? Well, who's doing goggles right now?
Well, NECA doing goggles right now.
Yeah, definitely. So I would say NECA is really, innovators doing these lines, especially. Like, for instance, I hope they expand on gargoyles a lot more.
Yeah, bro.
I would love to see like a Bronx figure come out.
Definitely, they will definitely expand on the gargoyles because they, some collectors getting Goliath so far, and on Instagram they have been showing pictures of Goliath being in stores right now, so you could go and pick him up. They also teased Demona coming soon. Yeah. And I remember we were discussing that we want to see Brooklyn with the bike. You can make
that'll be good.
You can make that deluxe figure, and I wouldn't mind getting those. I don't mind getting the whole crew, getting Xanatos,
especially Hudson. Especially Hudson.
Definitely Hudson. And you know what they could do to people make their statue form.
Yeah, they could even probably do that.
You could probably make those an exclusive.
I would love to see Xanatos. Right, especially in the mecha gargoyle
Yeah.
Dude, I
Yeah.
would love to actually see like a figure like that. That would be sick.
Man, they could go so deep into this line because it had so many interesting characters throughout the seasons. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It had Macbeth. It had the Archmage. Remember I was telling you about Lord Overon and Titania.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those two characters. It had Puck. It had the Pack. Remember the Pack?
Yep.
With Fox and you know, I don't remember the names right now, but all the Gargoyles fans outside there will know the Pack. And you know they
Dude,
had,
I'm gonna rewatch that series right now, to be honest with you.
yeah, I normally I am, to be honest, I was watching over the first season, I think last year. I
Okay.
was watching over the first season last year, and man, I'm telling you, it holds up. It's a very good cartoon. Still holds up.
Yeah, it was like that. That was like on Disney, if I wasn't mistaken, at one point in
Yes,
time.
it was on Disney, but you know we saw it on one of our 3 channels,
Yeah,
TV6.
sad.
For all the Trinis out there, yeah, you guys know TV6. But yeah, dude, it was a awesome discussion with you again, guys. This was a new episode of Pass the Salt. We haven't done Pass the Salt
Yeah.
in some months.
And not only that, this was a longer episode,
Yes,
which
and
is what we're trying to get into more.
exactly, guys. Look forward to longer episodes of Pass the Salt where we talk. We will talk movies, we will talk shows, we will talk action figures, Gundam, stuff like that. Or you know, we normally have an agenda to fill out, but you know, every now and again we'll go off course. We'll go, you know, to another tangent and you know meet back. You know, but this is what it's all about. It's all about discussion, discussing things that we love, discussing things that we like growing up.
Yeah, and we might even have a guest or two.
Yeah, definitely we'll have a guest or two. Definitely. All right. So, Grim, any final words before we get out of here?
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, guys. So I just want to say, you know, you could always catch us on YouTube where we are now, where you'll be listening to this podcast. You
You could also check us out on Instagram, as well as Grim and Zorpox.
Yeah, Grim and
As well as you can check out my Gundam Instagram, Gundam_Grim.
Yeah,
as well.
And tell you the truth, our Instagram, you know, we are multifaceted, so it's not only about action figures and stuff. You know, we post Gundam, we post action figures, it have art, you know, we do a lot of things. But I think this is it here, you know, we could get out of here, you know. So this is Zorpox the Destroyer and Gundam Grim saying that we'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace out, guys.
Peace out.